Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab in this one, Cliff Lee. What's the word on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Berg. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Stott over to first in time. One out in the top of the first.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Stott over to first in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 strike.
And down on strike. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Mitchell Parker. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Wood makes the play, and there's 1 down. This is Bryson Stott. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. And that one just missed off the outside edge. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Scott Rowland. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That's a little bit low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That one ripped. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Lee back to work. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now the right fielder, Alex Call. Call goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Dylan Cruz. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Squirts away a little bit. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Here's Turner now. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And now it's going to be Mickey Moniak. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Jimmy Rollins. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. That's out to center field. Young on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
That one fouled off. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Keibert Ruiz stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is down low. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's softly on the ground left side. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. So the Nats lineup turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stop. Whips it to first. Nats go down 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So the batting order turns over. And now here is JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Young under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Harper's back in a dive. In the air, left field, down the line. He's there. He's got it. And that is the... Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. And
That's
ball 1.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Up now for Washington, James Wood. And that is downstairs. 1-0. And that's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Moniak. And there's 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball there. Next one is off the plate. 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Call at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. That's a stolen base. Next pitch is outside. Abrams stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And that one hammered. That's back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And now, Kyle Schwarber. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Schwarber crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, number 4.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
I got 1 ball,
Nobody
1 strike.
out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just
Ball 2.
off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Headed towards the corner. Call. Long run. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3. So up next, Jimmy Rollins. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He'll circle the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rhys Hoskins. Just missed.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The throw to first. Now 2 out. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat. So he borrowed. Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end. Now into the game, Richie Ashburn. He'll be patrolling center field. Low at the plate and takes high there. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Strike 1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And here's the DH for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And that's in there for strike 1. Cruz, 23 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. He was late there, strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him swinging. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jackson Rutledge.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. The relay throw. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Rolling up for the third time and takes ball one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball two.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now he breaks his bat. Low makes the play, and there are two down. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. And another ball. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Ground ball left side. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Lee winds and deals. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Ahmed Rosario digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Out to short. Rollins throws to first, and now two gone. Two down, bases empty. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals, and that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run, and that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Rutledge back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side, Garcia. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Next to hit, Richie Ashburn. This to center field. Young pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Justin Crawford. Check on the runner. Crawford back on a dive. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that gets down in the corner. Across is the runner from first. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Realmuto in to score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Scott Rowland.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball. Abrams slings it across. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, James Wood. There's the strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right side, Crawford. Off balance throw in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Abrams. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
0-2's the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. The throw in. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And the batter now, Alex Call. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
One out and a runner at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He is singled and he is flied to left. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Strike two.
Another 0-2 count
No
right
ball,
here.
2
Pitcher
strikes.
just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ashburn running hard to get it. Nabs it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0. Trey Turner at the plate. Nobody
0-1's
on,
the count.
nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. And he lays down a bunt. Low. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And now the first baseman moved to first. And Turner's back in. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal.
Ball.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Pickoff throw. Turner dives back in safely. Turner stands at second with no outs. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. The 1-1. And strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
I got 3-2.
Runner at third here. Nobody out.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Turner in to score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. He's already homered here in this one. He's trying for third. Ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, nobody out. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball,
The
2
pitch
strikes.
started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very
Ball back
difficult,
outside.
especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. No outs. Runner on second. This one in the dirt. Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Justin Crawford now at the plate. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. This one smoked out to left. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. JT Realmuto steps in.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stott at the plate now as he chases after that one. And now
Ball,
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And he chases that one. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th, and here's the DH for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's a 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
On the money, nice play. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Inside. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Ashburn pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line. Rolls across the diamond, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, number 27.
Ferrer, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one fouled off. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now Kyle Schwarber.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. do what he loves to do.
That
Counts
one
1-0.
misses. Ball one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air on. But he smoked that ball back up. The middle timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no.
Oh, they got him leaning. He's out. Here's Trey Turner. This one in the air, right field. Call. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. That is the inning. New inning getting started. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. Swings through that one for strike one.
I mean, his
0-1's the
pitch
count.
efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth. So digging in, Jacob Young.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep
Nope,
into
that's
the
ball.
game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left
One
in the
ball,
tank.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, the left fielder.
And now up for Washington, James Wood. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in, coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
This one popped up. Stop. Snags it for the second out. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Got it. And that'll do it. 12-1 is And welcome into the ballpark. Here's Nico Horner. That one finds the corner, and this one is off and running. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, back up the, oh, that got him.
He's out.
Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is. We go to the bottom of the first, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Step off, throw to first. Realmuto back in there. This is Bryson Stott. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second. Nobody out.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Move to second. Realmuto tag, and they got him. Picked off. Lifted in the air down the left side. Pat makes the grab for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Scott Rowland. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Outside. Now 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd, leading off, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Suzuki starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Japan. Harper hauls it in, and there's one away. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber in pursuit. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Outside low, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. And we're back. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Shota back to work. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. One away. Trey Turner now. Out in front and foul to the left side. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Mickey Moniak. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Turner runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Turner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful.
And a base hit, and they take the lead. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the...
Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. The shortstop takes the ball. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 3-0. Base is empty, one away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here is Bryce Harper. To first, and he breaks for second. Back to first, and he's safe. Runner on the go again. And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And now it's JT Realmuto. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Runner takes off. It's a
Count
pitch out.
1-0.
Throw.
No, he's in there.
Save.
Safe.
Move to second. Crawford back in on a dive. Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Throw to
One
third.
ball, one
Save.
strike.
And that's his second stolen base of the game. On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the
That's a
pitch.
ball.
Quick bat through the zone.
Stop.
1-0.
Stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Pinch hitter coming on. Number 4.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The pitch. And that is out of play.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. On to the 3rd inning. In Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Carson Kelly in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
On the ground to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back here in Denver, here's the 3rd baseman, Scott Rowland. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rip towards third. And a quick out, number 1. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First time up was a pop out. Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty.
Off the
Just
plate, ball 1.
missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He
One
got
ball,
away with one
two
there,
strikes.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Two down. Two down. Base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up the middle. And they get Nico Hoerner one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a ball
two.
evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Tucker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And there's a
0-1.
ball. 2 outs,
1
base
ball,
is
2 strikes
empty.
to count.
That misses the
2-2 to
zone, and the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 7. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Time called now. Smoked into left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now a chance for Jimmy Rollins. And that one is lifted in the air. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
On its way to the corner, Happ on his horse. Puts it away for the out. Bryce Harper to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. So now a pinch hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Back to the top of the lineup, and now JT Realmuto. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Digging in, Scott Rowland. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Line to left. And it's caught for the out. Swanson digs in. Fly to left his first time. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Wicks, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Here's Trey Turner. Out there to center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. He's already homered in this game. That clips a corner. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning, and now the batter is Carson Kelly. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Justin Turner now. And that one upstairs. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Next Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Horner now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
2-0.
In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here is Hoskins. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Inside, just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 8-1. So the lineup flips over. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. High fly ball out to center field. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Nice curveball for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That one way inside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. And now Seiya Suzuki, 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, and he just misses. Crow Armstrong off of first with 2 away.
Hey.
Swings and misses. And
1
it's a
1.
ball and a strike. And a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here at Coors Field. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
The third baseman, number 27.
Wicks back to work. Hard hit right side. In time to Bush. 1 up, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So now here's the DH, Trey Turner, 1 for 3. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Check on the runner. And Turner's back in. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Line drive to short and caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Michael Bush. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Ian Happ, the next to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Kelly in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Brazier. A 6-foot righty, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Horner. It's safe at first. The bunt single. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Throw to second and great jump. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today. Check on the runner. And he dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Throw to third, and he's out.
Got him.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now. Here comes Real Muto. Slider right there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher
0-1's the
maybe
count.
double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And we're back. Here's Justin Turner. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. That's inside.
Now one
Ball. That's
missed.
low.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. Corner batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. And that
That's
one
a ball.
upstairs, ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Schwarber hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit to second, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. 9-1 is how it ends. Back in Anaheim. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Carlos Santana. And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
the inside edge, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Just
That missed. That's
missed.
the ball.
Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well,
No, that's
normally
out.
against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Here's Lane Thomas. And that drops in for a strike. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes. 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Manzardo at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Greetings from Comiskey Park in Chicago. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bulls and the Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Nolan Ryan.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Young. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Just off the outside edge. And away we go this afternoon. The shortstop takes the ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
Good luck catching up to that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And here is Devers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ryan, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number two. That's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. Outside low. 1-0. Two outs, base is empty. Pitch misses. 2-0. Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
That is The first baseman, number 44.
Man at first. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. And a strike right through there. That one a triple digits.
No ball. One strike.
Ball one
1-1.
there. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Back-to-back base hits against good pitchers. You got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. This one popped up right side. Carew. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Comiskey Park, showing the slab in today's game, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Stepping in, Joe Adell. That one a triple digits.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch
No
up to
ball,
that
2
pitch.
strikes.
Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And here is Rod Carew. In the air, left side. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Mike Trout. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now, Adolis Garcia. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Roman Anthony will hit next. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That's ball 4.
That's ball
Tried
4.
another
Take your
sinker,
base.
but couldn't find a zone.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Yeehaw!
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got
No
4
balls,
pitches you
2
can work
strikes.
with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
He goes down looking. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
And that's outside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's going to be Christian Moore. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And that's how they
That got
get
him
their
taking
first
base.
base runner of the game.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And here is Bobby Grich. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Garcia has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Matthew
0 balls, 1
Lugo,
strike.
the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 outs.
2-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Comiskey Park, now it's going to be Michael Young.
Young.
Ryan back to work. That hit him.
He's hit.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Ariel Devers.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No balls. 1 strike.
Fouled off to the right. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering and it
that's
just
the ball.
misses. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good
1-2
sinker. As a
count.
hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's the ball.
Good eye right there.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Richie Sexton getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little
1-2.
bit.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
That was
balls, 2
absolute
strikes.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Check
Here you go.
swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Welcome back to Comiskey Park as we go to the last of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Mike Napoli now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pitch misses,
ball.
and the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Adele. Struck out swinging his first time. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the
0-2.
zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss there. Rutschman on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Now it's the DH, Aaron Judge. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just
ball,
not
2
able to
strikes.
catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gets to it on to
He's
first.
out.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter, went down on strikes his first time through. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now at the plate, Rod Carew. Very few would question that Carew was one of the top hitters of the 1970s. Popped up. And that goes foul.
The stats Carew put up from 1972 to 78 were just amazing. I mean, it was the prime of his career, won 6 batting titles over the course of 7 years.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Mike Trout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
His first at bat was a strikeout.
And many pitchers would say Carew had no weakness as a hitter. There wasn't any kind of pitch that he couldn't handle.
One down, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
1-2.
That one outside. 2-2. And the count's even at 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Next to hit, Chili Davis. Struck out swinging his first time. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the dirt, 1-2 the count. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Grounds one to short. Young with the throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Anthony.
Pitch misses inside. And that is ball one.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times.
1 strike.
And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's down and in. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Xavier Edwards digs in now.
Xavier Edwards.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Napoli hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Michael Young. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. Over to Carew. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, and now Christian Moore. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Kyron Paris.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Bunt attempt popped up. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first.
Now batter, second baseman.
And the batter now, Bobby Grich. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Paris gets his lead at first with nobody out. Schemes, keeping him close. shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
And now, Matthew Lugo. They tag him for the out as both runners move up on the sacrifice. Zach Neto now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. 2 on, 1 out. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throw to first in time. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Napoli.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Outside low. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Rutschman fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Comiskey Park, Rafael Devers up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ryan back to work. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And Raffy falls victim to the K. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one at 95 missed up top, and the count now 2-0. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses,
that's a ball.
And that's ball 3.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Richie Sexson will hit next. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Judge comes up empty there.
0-1.
And Judge spoils that one. And a swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Shortened the
Yeah.
bunt and missed it. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The next pitch
Ball.
misses, and the count is 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving
Ball,
just
that's
too
it.
quickly for them at times.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. That one at triple digits. Next offering is fouled back. A changeup
Ball.
missing, and that's ball one.
1-2.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And he grounds one to the right side. Edwards sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Trout.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses
high.
for ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a strike in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Evan Carter.
Evan Carter.
Fastball
Nope.
is outside. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one missed. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. He is struck out and he is walked. Inside,
Nope, ball.
ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman. Xavier
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Neto for 1 to Carew in time, and that's an inning-ending double play. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Chili Davis. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Pretty amazing,
0-1.
his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Bunts it straight back to the mound. Tosses to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Misses off the play. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
And that one missing low. Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside 3-2 the count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Way inside. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now Michael Young. That one not close. 1-0. High fly ball right field. Trout settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Devers now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. Adley Rutschman digs in now. First pitch swinging.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next offering is downstairs. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Matthew Lugo. Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be
1-2
time to
count.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt,
That's
nice
it.
pick. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swings through that one.
Well, a come-and-get-me
No ball,
fastball
1
right
strike.
there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2.
That's outside,
outside.
and that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you ain't...
That was pretty nasty. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Napoli. That one at triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
3.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Ryan back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
Just
You're
an
above 1
outstanding
strike.
job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Strike 1.
Well, just about to hit
It's
that
0-1.
century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Okay.
Working down in the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for
1-2.
some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because
Ball.
you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
That's down and in.
Ball. Full count.
Three-two. And ball
Take
4,
your base,
2
ball
aboard.
4.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Carter
1-0.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. First pitch, and he just misses.
Can be tough to bounce back after a
1-0.
big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And another
That's the ball
ball.
low.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches,
3-0.
even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And there's ball 4.
That's low. Ball
That just
4.
came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man at first. Roman Anthony now at the plate. One at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Ripped to right. Makes the catch, inning over. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Garcia ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Rod Carew. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1-2.
time. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So they're down to their final out. And now batting Mike Trout. Check swing and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
That one in there to Mike Trout.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early. And
got him, and that's the ball game.
well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that
Nope,
misses. And we are underway.
Counts 1-0.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Luis Ariz stands in. That clips the corner. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Up the middle. And that's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. And now it's Manny Machado. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Misses the sweeper.
0-2.
In the dirt. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And a count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Fought off foul. Ariz, the runner at third. Machado at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 count.
So K marks the at bat for X. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Curtis Mead. This one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So up next, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. Gets to it with a slide to first. And that's a great play for the out. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Pulls that one foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Curtis Mead. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. That one is hammered right field. Going back. Reaching for it and brings it in. One down. Rafael Devers getting ready to hit.
Hey!
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1's the count.
Lee, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Off
Ball
the mark
match
there.
outside.
And the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that.
Back here in San Francisco. And now here is Rafael Devers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. All muscle to center field. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.